Okay, so we're going to talk about water glassing eggs and why you want to do that. I wrote this book here, The Ultimate Preserving Guide to Fill Your Pantry, and it has all sorts of things in here to clearly fill your pantry, one of them being water glassed eggs. So let me read you this here page. It says, no electricity is required for egg storage for the water glassing method. Your farm fresh eggs can last up 12 to 18 months. Now, that was a worry for us because, well, you know, I'd never water glassed eggs before, and it scared me, and I was afraid to eat them. So I cooked them, and I fed them to my husband first because I figured, hey, you know, if he's okay, then we're all okay. So he couldn't tell the difference between a water glassed egg and a fry egg that I did side by side. He had no clue which one was which. So it worked out really well for me, and we've been doing it now for several years. So either way, you know, you got fresh eggs in the winter when your chickens have slacked off on their laying, and especially this past winter when eggs were so bloody expensive, and my chickens didn't lay for months and months and months. So what you need is some clean water, your fresh eggs. They gotta be fresh, they gotta be new, they gotta be clean. Clean eggs. This egg, I would not water glass. It's dirty. I mean, you can brush it off a little bit, but that's a no-go in the water glassing. This egg here is beautifully clean. This will go in. Now, you cannot do store-bought eggs or anybody that washes their eggs. They gotta have the bloom on them still. So you've got to make sure they're fresh eggs, never been washed, never touched water. That way you can water glass them, because then the lime fills in on the bloom and closes it up. That way they don't go bad. So do not wash your eggs. Do not use store-bought eggs. You use lime and water. That's literally it. Lime, water, and eggs. This is calcium hydroxide lime. I ordered this off of Amazon, and that's what that is. But you can also use pickling lime, which was hard for me to find, but I finally got some. I got this here at the Rural King or something. But I'm going to finish off this here calcium hydroxide lime. You can use what is pickling lime, hydrated lime, slaked lime, I don't know, or calcium hydroxide. All different names for the lime. You cannot use like lime for your garden. It's not the same. It's not food grade, whatever. I guess food grade-ish. I don't know. But you take the scale in a quart jar, and then you just measure it out. So it's a quart of water, which I put 2 quarts in here already because I'm going to do probably 3 quarts worth. But then it's an ounce of lime per quart jar. So to make my life easier, and I broke my scale pulling it down and hit myself in the head, so I have to finagle it together here. I'm going to put my bendy lid on here, turn it on, and it's got to be done in 1 ounce. So let me, oh come on, there we go, zero it out. And it's an ounce of lime is a lot of lime. I mean, like, seriously. Okay, well that's 1.8 ounces, so I'm a dork. But I guess since I am doing 3 quarts of water, I'll just go ahead and measure out to 3 ounces. Don't inhale it in either, it's kind of funky. I don't like it on my inhale there. Okay, that is 3 ounces of lime. Do you see it? Backwards. Yeah. Take your lime, and literally, I just put it in this here ice cream bucket, only because I need something big enough to hold it all. And then I measure out a quart jar, so I ain't gonna count my cups and try to remember where I'm at with it. So that is 3 quarts of water, 3 ounces of hydrated calcium whatever lime. I use this here because it's bendy, and then whisk it. Now I've already got eggs in this here bucket. Actually I have 38 because I like to keep count, so I know how many I have for the winter, so in case I need to change it up the next year. Everything I do is counted and mathed and all that. Anyhow, you can see it's mixed in. It will settle some, that's perfectly normal, but mix it in. That's it there. And then come over here. Oh, Okay, so I got the eggs in the bucket here. You need to use a food grade container of some sort that has a way of being closed off with a lid or something. So I got 38 eggs in here so far. Gotta stack them in like pointy side down. So, you know, and as long as they're clean. Which, you know, I only occasionally get a dirty one because my nesting boxes stay clean. 7, 8, 9, 10. Anyhow, y'all get the gist. And just take your lime, mix water, and just literally dump it over top of your eggs here. The tip to it is making sure the egg is always fully submerged in the water. Always, always, always. If they're not, you gotta do another mix up and mix some more. So clearly I'm gonna have to do 4 ounces to cover these all up. Okay. You can see how it's cloudy there. Eggs are completely submerged. And then I'm like, okay, well I got more, so keep finishing in there. As long as they stay under, it's fine. I don't want to do that one. I gotta put that in the fridge. Yeah, as long as they're under, it's fine. Now, if they do come out of the water, you just gotta be able to just cover them up, make more. Cover them up. And when you use them, just reach down in your lime water there and just get out what you want. Make sure you rinse them off to get that lime off of them. And then that will be it for you. That's all you gotta do. Now, if you want to hard boil them, you gotta poke little pinholes in each end because the lime did close off the bloom. And that'll make the eggshell explode a little bit. Not like bomb explode, but like crack open and make a mess on your eggs. So that's the only tip to that one. Now, the only difference I've ever noticed with doing these is the shell's fine. The yolk maybe seems to be stick to the side a little bit more. Maybe the white's a little bit runnier. But you honestly cannot taste the difference. They're perfectly fine for anything that you want to use them for, whether it be cake or frying eggs or boiled eggs or whatever you want your eggs for. And it's just a handy way to make sure you've provided for yourself all through the winter. See how I got those in there? They're all underwater. And I got a lid here. I just would snap that right on there. And then I put it away in the storage. And then when I need eggs this winter, I've got eggs and I ain't got to buy them and stress about the whole store-bought whatever crap they're doing to our food or any of that there. So, again, this is some of the lime that you can use. Yeah, that's it. It's super simple. Let me go over this here so you can see this. My book is on Amazon if y'all want to look at that there. Sarah Rodriguez Farm. Anyhow, there's the information on that to tell you how to do it. Keep it still for you. I guess that's really about it. Super simple, easy way to make sure you got eggs all year round.